You keep calling me like I'm really gonna mess up. Like, I done told you I was sorry and I don't even mean it, but I just said it just to shut you up, cause you tripping. Damn. Lost vibe. Yeah, and I'm sorry for everything I ever said.
I think I need to go to the grocery store, Snowball. What do you think about that? Alright, hey there folks, and welcome back to chemistry. This is part 2 of figuring out the concentration of vitamin C in the school's juice boxes. Last week we used iodine indicator to establish the relationship between drops of iodine and concentration of vitamin C, and now we're finally ready to figure out what is the concentration of vitamin C in the school's juice. Now, as you saw in the clip at the beginning there, this week I ran out of groceries, so I did have to go to the grocery store. I took as many precautions as I could, and while I was there, I got a couple other things to test in addition to the juice. So this experiment is also going to feature some fresh squeezed orange juice and also Powerade, just to give something to compare the juice to. All right, let's take a look. So we're going to start by putting 20 drops of each beverage in a test tube. 20 drops is the same amount that I used in the experiment last week, and it's important to keep that amount constant so we can compare our data this week to last week. We got 20 drops of the orange juice going in that middle test tube, and then finally 20 drops of the school's juice. I chose the orange tangerine flavor in the test tube on the right there. I'm going to record my data in this data table here. Remember, the more drops of I2 it takes to turn brown, the more vitamin C it has. So we're going to try the Powerade here. Ooh, it turned brown after just one drop. We'll record that in the data table. And next up, we'll try the fresh squeezed orange juice. First drop going in there. See, it stays about the same color. Second drop. Oop, you see that? It turned brown. 2 drops for the orange juice before it can't break that bond on iodine anymore, and it stays brown. And now we have the school's juice. There's drop 1, drop 2. See right there, you see that color change? 3 drops for the school's juice. Alright, so from the drops, we can use our data from last week to find the concentration. Here's the graph of our data from last week. And I'll do the orange juice, the fresh squeezed orange juice as an example. That took 2 drops, so I'm going to go on my y-axis up to 2. I'm going to go over to my line of best fit, and then straight down, and that's going to give me my concentration. Let's show you again. You're going to go up, over to the line, and then down. And that gives you the concentration. In this case, about a third of the way between 0 and 1, so we'll say that the concentration for the fresh squeezed orange juice was 0.3 grams per liter. So with that, you should have enough information to answer the question, what's the concentration of vitamin C in the school's juice? Now, take a look at the announcements for this week. Here's the assignment for this week. You'll see it on Google Classroom. There's 2 activities. They're both very short. This is the juice video, so you already did this activity if you're watching this video here. If you are a B-Day, I'm going to suggest that you do the juice video and questions on Monday and the juice data on Wednesday. And if you're an A-Day, I'm going to suggest you do the juice video on Tuesday and the juice data on Thursday. Again, you do the activity, you answer as many of the guiding questions as you can right in the document, and then you come up with a couple questions, or if some of the guiding questions were confusing, you can write about that in this section as well. When you're done, you're going to share it with this email or submit it on Google Classroom. All right, my office hours are a little different this week. I'm going to have office hours Monday through Thursday from 1 to 4 p.m. Now, folks, I'm pretty much just sitting around in my apartment 24/7, so I'm really available whenever. So if these times don't work, send me an email. We'll be able to figure out another time. This is if you need extra help, you want to talk about an incomplete for trimester 2, or if you just want to check in. I really miss you folks, and I was really happy to actually just be able to check in with a few students over the office hours last week. So I want more of you participating in this. You go to Google Classroom. There will be a link to here, and you can just schedule a time. I'll send you an email with a link. You click the link, and you're in that meeting with me. You don't need a camera. You don't even need a microphone. It'd be nice if you had a microphone, but you don't need it to do the Zoom office hours. On that note, I'm going to do an open Zoom meeting at 2 p.m. on Tuesday. So mark your calendars. That's 2 p.m. on Tuesday. There will be a link in the Google Classroom to a Zoom meeting. You click on that link and you're in. In there, I'm going to review the guiding questions for weeks 3 and 4, and also just do some check-in and answer any Q&A questions that you have. Within that 1-hour meeting, you will have answers to all the guiding questions. Okay, so optional. I know everyone's schedule is different, but if you can make it, definitely try to do that. Grading. T2 is closed. If you have an incomplete, make an office hours appointment with me. So you'll notice over here for T3, I just put question marks. At this point, we're still waiting on guidance from the state and from the district about the grading for T3. So you won't see anything in there until we have that guidance. It would be really foolish of me to start putting grades in and then to be told that I had to change all my rules and expectations a week from now. So I know it's frustrating to not have that clarity, but I'm hoping soon we will get some clarity about what's going on with trimester 3. All right, so with that, I hope you have a great week, and I'm hoping to connect with more of you over Zoom this week.